Hello and welcome to today's edition of Top Rated Recruiter Spotlight. My name's Adam Conrad, founder and CXO of Great Recruiters. We are all things review generation, experience management, candidate experience, testimonial sharing, but most importantly, we're all about great recruiters like my friend here, Paul Sokol with Blue Chip Talent. Paul is one of our Q1 top rated recruiters. And Paul, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Adam. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, man. It's awesome. I get to talk to a lot of recruiters across the nation, and I get fired up when I get to talk to somebody who's right in my backyard, Metro Detroit area. Let me tell you a little bit about Paul. His reviews, his numbers on Great Recruiters are just bonkers. He is an engineering recruiter, automotive, obviously, in Metro Detroit. But if you are an automotive engineer and you are looking for a recruiter you can trust, if you're looking for an organization to take care of you, you need to reach out to Paul. He has over 600 reviews from your engineering peers that all say that he is 99% highly recommended. We'll talk about the people, the 6 people that didn't like you. But he's got a 4.7 rating. And I'll tell you what, you read this guy's reviews, great experience, great attitude, took time to understand my needs, aligned me with the right opportunities. Like, this guy knows what he's doing. But enough of me. Paul, welcome. And tell me a little bit. I always like to know, how did you get into the recruiting industry?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Adam. So in high school, I liked business a lot. I always wanted to go into HR. Got into college, majored in human resources, found out that that's not exactly where I wanted to go. Love talking to people, but I much prefer the talent side of HR.
Mm-hmm. And how did you get hooked up with recruiting? Like, what led you to it? You kind of fell into it. Did somebody find you?
I knew
you into it?
Briefly about what recruiting was, what it entailed. So after college, I kind of just went out looking different types of engineering recruiting roles, medical recruiting, just kind of landed on the automotive engineering side. And that was, probably 8-9 years ago now.
That's awesome, man. And so I already kind of gave a little background, but talk a little more specifically. Engineering is a pretty wide area. What do you specialize? Who do you help out most?
Absolutely. So I would say my bread and butter essentially is software engineering, anything embedded, testing, you name it. But we also work heavy on the electrical side, the mechanical side, design side as well. So anything software, systems related, that's what I very much enjoy.
And what do you think I can read the reviews. I mean, people love working with you. But what has been your kind of key to success? A lot of recruiters come in, right? 18, 24 months, they're burned out if they even last that long. They don't stick around, but you made it through that. What's kept you in recruiting and what's helped you with your success?
Yeah, I would say networking. Networking helps a lot. You'd be surprised at how much of your job recruiting is networking versus actually hunting for engineers or candidates. So just over the 8 years, it's building those relationships. It's keeping up with people I may not have helped in the past, or they found another role, but still maintaining that relationship. And whether that be referrals, hey, I know someone, or hey, Paul, I'm back in the market after we met 4 years ago. Just kind of keeping up those relationships. It's definitely made it last.
That's good. And what role has Great Recruiters taken for you in your recruiting career? Because you didn't start with it. You've been on it for a long time. How has it helped you?
Yeah. Obviously, with Great Recruiters too, whoever reviews me, there's always a section for a referral as well. So that's a bonus. But also just reading the feedback, what I can do better, how I can be better, and what I need to improve on. So every little review, it does go a long way, because I do see those, I do look at them, and I figure out, how can I be better for the next engineer I work with.
Yeah. And what do you think it means to the people that you're working with when you're sharing this profile and they're seeing this? Like, how does that help bring that conversation along?
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate it. I think I'd like to think that it validates what I can bring to the table as well.
Sure.
It's just kind of further proof of, what I've done, who I've helped, or what I've done to help as well.
Yeah. And it's a different market. I mean, what kind of you're connected. You're connected. Your feet are on the, ear to the pavement. You know what's going on in the Metro Detroit and the engineering. Like,
Yep.
what advice do you have for folks out there right now that may be in the market looking for opportunities? Like, what are you seeing out there?
Yeah. No, I see definitely a big buildup. It was, of course, slower at the beginning of the year because of the holidays and everything. But now that we're, right into Q2, we're getting increasing roles every week. And then as far as advice goes too, I always like to say, when you're getting interviewed too, talk about yourself. Everyone is kind of hesitant talking about themselves because they want to come off as a team player, which is great, but also you're interviewing for the job yourself. So myself, is never a bad thing to say when you're talking about projects and what you've done working on those projects.
Yeah, I always used to want to make sure, what's your motivator, differentiator,
Yeah.
what's your value, and what's your perspective on where you can help. But that's a great piece, right? Don't be afraid to talk about the value you bring. Don't hesitate to talk about what it might be like if you weren't there. So, help me understand where's the best place. We're going to be. This is live. You can connect on LinkedIn. What's your email address so folks can reach out to you directly, Paul?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Paul, S as in Sam, at B as in boy, C as in cat, talent.com.
Outstanding. Well, hey, I really appreciate it. I'm still just floored by the number of reviews you have, and it's just overwhelmingly positive. So I'm going to say it again. If you're an engineer, you're in the Metro Detroit area, whether you're looking for a job or not, get yourself connected with a great recruiter like Paul. Be ready. So if the opportunity comes, if you're looking to make a move, you don't need to chase anybody down. You can just pick up the call, shoot an email, let Paul know you're ready to make a move, and he'll be happy to take your conversation to the next level. So, but again, congratulations, Paul. Just kudos to you and all the hard work you're doing and all the people that you've helped find amazing careers. And other than that, I wish you the best here in 2025, my man.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it.
All right, everybody, go out there and don't be afraid to share all the great things that you do. Don't be afraid to talk about the value that you bring, and just go be great. Cheers.